Grace Van Patten and Jackson White portray one of television's most intensely toxic couples on the Hulu series Tell Me Lies, where their characters, Lucy Albright and Stephen DeMarco, engage in a destructive, manipulative relationship that unfolds over 8 turbulent years. Yet, in stark contrast to the drama they bring to the screen, the actors' real-life romance is grounded, healthy, supportive, and genuinely sweet, proving that sometimes the best on-screen chemistry stems from a foundation far removed from the roles themselves. Grace has openly described their dynamic as the exact opposite of Lucy and Stephen's, noting how this difference makes filming those volatile scenes enjoyable rather than draining. Playing mean, erratic, and emotionally chaotic characters becomes fun precisely because it is so distant from their true personalities and partnership. She highlights the safety and trust they share, explaining that working with someone you genuinely care for allows greater freedom to explore dark territory as actors without real-world fallout. This trust turns potentially uncomfortable material into an exciting creative challenge. The couple's love story began during the audition process for Tell Me Lies back in 2020. Grace initially had reservations about Jackson when she first encountered him virtually. Hearing that he was considered a top choice for the role of Stephen, she admitted to feeling a bit competitive or skeptical, viewing him as perhaps too actor-y, in a way that rubbed her the wrong way at first. During chemistry reads over Zoom, she was impressed by his talent but didn't feel an immediate personal connection. However, everything shifted when they met in person for later auditions. Jackson later confessed he had been extremely nervous during the virtual sessions, which may have contributed to the initial disconnect. Once face-to-face, a completely different energy emerged, sparking interest and attraction. A pivotal moment came during a casual night out with mutual friends, where their chemistry ignited unmistakably. They spent hours talking on a stoop, openly discussing every possible reason why pursuing a romance would be a bad idea, especially given the professional risks of dating a co-star on a major project. Despite the logical arguments against it, the pull was too strong. Grace ended up kissing him that night, marking the start of their relationship. What could have been a complicated situation evolved into something grounding and essential for both. Grace has reflected on how Jackson's presence has brought a sense of stillness and stability she hadn't experienced before. Previously, she often felt restless, constantly moving between places, living out of suitcases, and struggling with anxiety that she kept private. Meeting Jackson changed that. She now appreciates being able to stay put, feeling calm and heard in his company. She describes him as someone who makes her believe everything will be okay, much like a reassuring parental figure, providing a level of emotional safety she treasures. In turn, Jackson admires her self-reliance and independence, qualities he finds deeply attractive, while also cherishing the vulnerable, affectionate side she shows him. He enjoys being her support system when she lets her guard down, creating a balanced partnership where both feel valued. Though deeply committed and intertwined in many ways, the couple maintains separate living spaces in the Los Angeles area. One more urban and energetic, the other a cozy, quiet cabin-like retreat in a rural setting. This arrangement allows them to balance solitude when needed with lively togetherness, preventing codependency while fostering independence. They switch between homes based on mood, ensuring their relationship has room to breathe and grow naturally. Overall, Grace and Jackson's story is one of unexpected connection turning into profound support, where professional collaboration led to personal fulfillment. Their ability to separate the toxicity of their roles from the health of their real bond speaks to their maturity and mutual respect, making their off-screen romance a refreshing counterpoint to the show's intense narrative.